Good morning, this is Jack from Charting the Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Monday, the 4th of November. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right, okay, last week, I did, in my last post, I was talking about the possibility we might make a high here. I was mainly looking at Sol, so let's look at that first. We've come up and we've reached the flag resistance perfectly, and obviously there's a potential inflection point there. It could turn back and make it back to flag support, which I've got currently in about the 105 area, so that would be kind of a scary move. In terms of the topping setup, I said there was also, at that touch, we were setting up a potential second high of a double top, and this is that double top. And it's broken down with a target in the 134 to 139 area. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to make target. It could reject back up to the highs, but obviously we do have a big market event. The crypto market is reckoning that if Trump wins tomorrow, then that's going to be good, and if Kamala wins, then that's going to be bad. So obviously having a big topping pattern here gives us rather a binary choice there, and the election looks as though it may well be a significant market mover. So if Kamala wins, we may well head off and make this target. And if we do that, then it could be, having got through the daily middle band already, then got through the 200 DMA and 50 DMA and got significantly below, it may be that we'll be on the way back to this flag support, which I've got in the 105 area. That is something to really bear in mind here. So nothing really on the hourly chart, but it's not a bad looking setup here. We will see. And we do have a very big piece of election news tomorrow, which the crypto market seems to be treating as very significant. So that could well trigger that move. Looking at Bitcoin, still holding the daily middle band at the moment. We've lost it on Solana, of course. Could this be a bull flag? Yes. Not a particularly nice one, but yeah. And we are on an RSI 14 buy signal, which has been leaning slightly to the long side. On Ethereum, we have lost the, we reached the daily lower band here, but this was always the weakest. I did mention that this could all be a bearish triangle or a bear flag. I've mentioned that a few times. And obviously, if we get the wrong election news tomorrow, then potentially this could send this back to a retest the low here at 21.38. We will see how that goes. On the hourly chart, we've got an RSI 14 buy signal fixed there too, leaning towards trading sideways to marginally up today on that. Because if the news is the election that the market is waiting for, then obviously it hasn't happened yet. It's tomorrow. We're not really going to have the results for it until Wednesday, or at least the draft results. So we shall see. And really, looking at the polls, this is anybody's election. So much depends on how many young women turn out, but I mean the polls are too close to call. It's very hard to predict who's going to win this. Okay, great. So we will see. Sideways to up lean for today. Probably not going to see any serious downside action on here or on equities, although I could be mistaken. And we're waiting for the news tomorrow. But even tomorrow, we might be trading sideways, waiting for the results. But of course, the more news comes through, the exit polls, etc., then it's going to start to move. If it starts to become clear who has won, or we shall see. All right, great. In that case, I think it's a wrap. No questions today, so catch you later, guys, and I'll have everything posted ASAP.